All right. Hello, hello, hello. I'm wondering if I pressed the wrong button or something. Who knows? I'm not sure. Let's see. Oops, there we go. Okay. Well, hello, hello, hello. It is November 19th. I think it's a little crazy that here in the States, Thanksgiving is next week. As I am getting old, I talk about how time flies a lot and how it goes by so fast. So we are going to be doing a Christmas card today because I am knee deep in all things Christmas. Have not decorated my house yet for Christmas. I actually just bought a pumpkin tablecloth for Thanksgiving. Um, so let's get started. Let me show you what we're going to be using today. And oh, good morning, Yolanda. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for being here. Okay, we are going to be using decorative trees today, and it comes with some dies. And those dies look kind of funny in the package right there, but you can see this is could be a Christmas tree. They've got lots of different kind of patterns inside Christmas trees. And I used this bundle before with this card right here. And so I'm kind of doing a take on the same concept, but let me show you the card we're going to be making. Let's see, let's back that away. This is the card we're going to be making today. So again, I have strips of paper, but who doesn't have strips of paper? If you have designer series paper in your life, I'm pretty sure you've got some strips. And then we're going to add some glitter. I wanted to show you guys this paper here. Ooh, look at how sparkly that is. Sparkle, sparkle. So this is Granny Apple Green. This is Garden Green. And I bet this is Cherry Cobbler or Real Red. I can't write the second. It's probably Cherry Cobbler. Maybe it's Real Red. I don't know. But perfect glittery paper for Christmas, right? It is Cherry Cobbler. So it's the darker of the red. So there's this. Okay. So let's get started. We do have Real Red as our card base, and we're going to make it so that it opens up like so. So I call it a tent. It's like a tent opening. Whoops. Okay. So we're going to take this guy. We're going to get a nice crisp somewhere in my bone folder. Oh, not here. We're going to use a block to get that nice crisp edge. And we're going to put that off to the side for now. And we're going to be using an embossing folder. And I've used this one before lots and lots of times here on, and it's the snowflakes. So let's do that first. I will tell you guys that I used basic white, and I cut it a little smaller than I normally do. So this is 3 3/4 by 5 inches, just so you can see a little bit more of the red. And I did that on the inside also. So we're going to put this guy in the folder like so. And you guys notice this line back here? You could use that if you want your images to be straight, or the design. Sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. This one doesn't really matter, but okay. We're going to pull the machine over. We're going to get, oops, I'm getting stuck. We're going to get the right sandwich, like so. We're going to run this through the machine. done with this. Let's pull that out. Let's see. Can you guys see that? Oh yeah, look at all that texture. So then it's up to you whether you want the inverted or the rough edge. My sample card, this was my top, but I think for this card I'm going to put the textured side up just to see. Okay, so we're done with that. Now we are going to cut a hole in that paper. So I'm going to get out my Stylish Shapes dies. I use the biggest circle, and we're going to cut a hole out because that's where you're going to like peekaboo the paper, right? So like so. There we go. And make sure it's center-ish. And we're going to run this through. Okay, and now you have this piece that you could use on another card. I did not make 2 cards today though. Last time we did that, I ended up making 2 cards. Good morning, Mom. Hello. Thank you for being here. Okay, now we have trees. Usually my hair's back. Today I didn't put it back. So I'm going to be messing with it. Okay, we have trees. So we're going to be using this glitter. And I did put the adhesive sheet on the back side so that when, I'll show you, so that way it's sticky, right? It's going to be like a sticker. I have a scrap of Granny Apple Green that we're going to use to cut out the base. This shiny part is going to go on top of this guy. And let's see, I'm going to cut this just so I can get it all through in one shot. I have a piece of scrap. Good morning, Susanna. I'm so happy you're here. I have a piece of Guard Green. So let's see if we could do this in one shot. Have this all go through. There we go. Like so. And let's take it off. So we're going to need our tool here to take this, punch this guy out. And then look at that guy. Isn't he cute with all those little holes? Some of them stay in there. We're just going to poke them out. All right, easy peasy. Let's see. And then this guy. And then this guy. And then we're going to do something with that. Okay. Is that all I need? That is all I need with the machine. Okay. Now I took, the way I did the designer series paper is I flipped this guy over and then I added the designer series paper on, like I used Terra tape on both sides so that I put the designer series paper down. And then after I was thinking about it, after I made the card, I was like, well, you could also put your designer series paper right here. So if we took this, do I have a pencil? And you just drew, you just want dashes to where your top and bottom are, right? Because then we're just going to add our designer series paper this way, which might be a little bit easier, I think. We'll see. Okay, so just strips of paper. Now this one isn't as wide as the paper, but it doesn't need to be because it's the top of the circle. And then we're just going to butt these guys up to, let's see, Alana says that die set is beautiful. It is. It's gorgeous because, like, I do have another tree set that's pretty, that has trees, like a traditional Christmas tree, but it doesn't have all these cutouts. And there's like a snowflake Christmas tree. There's a plaid Christmas tree. So lots. The circle. Yep. Oh, I'm going to do it just because it's like the very, very, very bottom of the circle. So just in case, there we go. Oops, see, just a little smidge right there. You'll see the little candy cane right at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to take my scissors. Uh-oh, can you guys hear me now? So sound must have went out when I got a phone call. So that's weird. How do I turn that off on my phone? Ay, ay, ay. There's so much stuff I need to learn. The technical stuff. Who wants to be my marketing technical person? I would just like to sit in my room and craft all day. I mean, I love getting together with you guys. So I will learn all the stuff, but you know, well, I guess it's good for the brain, right? We should learn something every day. So yeah, I got a phone call that I've been waiting for, and they called right now. Okay. So we're gonna add some tear and tape to this guy. Just because right this second it's a little bit easier than the seal because of this narrow edge right here, which the seal would work, your Tombow glue would work, it would all work. It's just my fingers are working today. All right, so we are going to add this guy. Probably Tombow would be better right this second because my hands shake on camera. Okay, and it's not straight, but what we're going to do is just cut this off. And then nobody will know that it wasn't straight. So there's that. And this is probably why I like Tombow a lot more now. All right, there we go. So to this cute little, it's so cute. I love this paper. I'm glad I finally bought it. We're going to add our trees, right? So we're going to put our trees like so. Now to our Granny Apple Green tree, we're going to add some bling. So what we're going to do is peel this off gently. As long as I, like so. And poke out the remaining stuff. Let's see, can you guys see that? Okay, and I think the top has a little pokey. Okay. Yep. Of course, my sample card, when I made this yesterday, it peeled off so smooth and nice with no issues. All the little pokey parts came out. It was great. Okay, so we are going to put this down on the tree like so. And it's going to add just a little bling. And part of me, well, no, I can't save it, but I was like, what can I do with this? I don't, the scrolls. It's like super tiny little pieces, but I need to figure out what to do with that. What to do with those, right? Okay. So let's put our card front on, and then we'll add the trees, because one of the trees is going to get lifted up with some dimensionals. So there's that. One thing I did want to tell you guys is this week starts my craft fair season. I mean, I had a craft fair in October, which I guess starts the season, but I will be at Country Roads on Thursday. I opened up my calendar. I went, whoa, already? Okay. Now I'm just using seal on this guy. I don't care that you right the second. I can see it through the holes. Yolanda said for a shaker card. Yes, for a shaker card, I was thinking I could pull those little guys off and just stick them in places so that it would be because they're sticky on the back. So they just be in like random spots. I did think about that. So thank you, Yolanda. Okay, we're gonna pop this guy up with dimensionals. What was I talking about? Country Roads. I will be at Country Roads Craft Fair. It is open to the public. Lots and lots of vendors. And I'll tell you a little secret about Country Roads. They have the best donuts there. I don't know where they buy them. I always tell myself I'm there once a month, right, during the season, so I could get a donut once a month. It's, for 5 months out of the year. I refuse to ask them where they buy them because I don't want to know. But they have really good donuts there. Okay. Now we are also going to do some stamping, of course. And my favorite donut is a maple bar. So if you guys were going to get a donut at Country Roads, and sometimes they sell out, what kind of donut would you get? They have trays, like trays of donuts. Okay, we're going to use Real Red, and we're going to ink up May Your Days Be Merry. And we're going to stamp like so. It's kind of crooked. Let's see. Let's flip it over. That's a good thing about paper, right? You can always flip it over and try again. Or get another piece of paper if need be. But I think this time that's better. Let's see. Yolanda said chocolate and coconut. I don't know that they have chocolate and coconut. And then Susanna said sugar raised. Raised. Is raised like an old fashioned? I like an old fashioned too. That used to be my donut of choice before maple bars came into my life. Okay. My mom said, I'm your daughter. Yes, maple bar. I just cut one side at an angle, and then the other side I did straight. And this is just a piece of scrap paper. This is when you cut off for your insides. You always get this scrap when you do 4 by 5 and a quarter. So I want this guy to go like this. So how am I going to do that? But I forgot I want to do a little of this baker's twine. So we'll see, because I put the tree down too fast. We'll see if I can lift it up and do it. Let's see. Let's just pop this guy right up. Ah, easy peasy. Okay. And I need my ribbon scissors. Please tell me if you're paper crafters or your sewers that you have 2 sets of scissors. Okay. And we're going to do this guy. So I'm just putting a line because the tree is going to cover that guy up. And we're going to add this a little smaller. We're going to add it like this. There we go. And then I'm actually, oh, that'll work like this. So it's almost all covered, but there we go. Now to put this guy on, I'm actually going to put this a little bit lower now that the baker's twine is on there. I'm going to put dimensionals on this side and seal on the other side. There we go, like so. Oops, if I took the dimensional covers off, it would probably help, huh? Oh, you guys. We'll get this card done. All right, there is that. Now, I'm pretty sure this card needs some bling. Oops, there's the card. And these little peppermint candies are the cutest. And last time I looked, they were still available. So we're going to add some, like so. I think there we go. That's kind of a triangle now. All right, now for the inside, I stamped this greeting that says "A Very Merry Christmas." And it's kind of shaped like a tree. If you cut out the tree, it would fit in the tree if you wanted it to. There's this. Oops. And then, because I have strips and strips of paper, here we go. I am going to put some, that's too big. I cut that. I have a skinny one. There, we'll do this one. I am going to put this on the bottom. Sometimes I put strips on the top of the card. Sometimes I put it on the bottom. It just kind of depends. So there is the inside. All right. Let's see. Here we go. We have finished our Christmas card. So there's the one we just finished. Here's the one that I did as a sample. I don't know if you guys could tell. Let's see. Like here are the snowflakes, or you could feel the texture, and there they're inverted. So there we go. Hopefully you guys like that card. It inspires you for paper crafting and to get your Christmas cards done and or getting ready to be mailed. Actually, I just saw on Facebook, one of my friends posted that they just got their first Christmas card. I was like, I am way behind the curve if somebody has already received a Christmas card. Okay. Country Roads on Thursday. Stop by my table. If you're there, kind of by the snack bar, by the donuts. All right, guys. Everybody have a great Tuesday, and I will talk to everybody later. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here.